Your praxis has a second-hand payroll. It costs you over $100,000 a year. Now, it is not your staff's pay. It is the hours they waste on those repeat tasks every day, day to day. Now, patient no-shows cost you money. Boring intake questions waste your valuable time. Human error loses you money. Because of a typo, your team spends hours on the phone with insurance companies. Most clinic owners think this is normal. It is not. Broken systems cause this. This video shows you the 5 biggest money leaks in your praxis. I give you a simple fix for each one of them. First is what we call the intake black hole. Now, this is when a patient arrives and then they have to fill out the information on a clipboard or give it to the assistant or nurse and they put it into the system. But with that, it can cause a typo and other problems that can occur during this process. Now, with the same facts, the patient has to go through the doctor's questions, the nurse's questions, and probably he already went through them on the phone. Now, this is a repeat loop that not only annoys the patient, but it also costs you valuable time. Now, your front desk types it in if you use a clipboard, and they can make mistakes. They cost you money. They waste the first 10 minutes of every visit of every patient every day. Here's the fix. The 5-minute pre-visit form. Use a free tool like Google Forms. Create a pre-digital intake form. Your system sends it to new patients before they arrive and they fill it out. Now, the doctor has the facts that they need because you can ask questions like, what are your symptoms? Do you have any allergies? What are the medications you're currently using? And you can ask all the questions like, what is your insurance information? Things like that don't seem like a lot of time. But imagine they save you 5 minutes of every patient. Now, 5 minutes of every patient. How many patients do you currently have a day? How many do you have a month? How many do you have a year? Imagine that time being saved. Another fix would be a QR code that links to the form, right? So imagine you have a last minute patient that comes into the clinic. Now, he didn't get the questionnaire before or the form before, so he had no chance to fill it out. In that moment, you have a QR code that links to that form and he fills it out this way. It ensures no typo errors occur. And secondly, it makes it much easier for that information to travel from patient to nurse and to the doctor. Now, this way also saves time. And I mean, we are the young generation and a lot of people now know how to fill out a form digitally. Secondly is the no-show nightmare. We all know it. The no-shows are the worst. Your staff plays phone tag to book appointments, to call the patient again, to follow up why they missed the appointments, or even not, because you don't even have the time for that. But they make reminder calls, maybe not. You still have a 15% no-show rate most of the time. It is the last-minute cancellations or just simply no-shows. Each empty slot is pure lost revenue. This is the fix. The set it and forget it reminder. I'll give you the exact text for an SMS reminder. It can cut your no-show rate in half. The third one is the inventory guessing game. You run out of a syringe, gloves, you run out of cups or other necessary thing that you use day to day, right? And these need exact monitoring to always have in stock. The other problem is you have to throw away medication because the expiration date is there, because you have not properly managed your inventory, right? The fix is the never run out smart sheet. It is a simple spreadsheet that we have prepared that turns red when a supply runs low. And that's how it tells your staff or you to reorder. Now, this is a very valuable insight into your praxis because you see things beforehand and you know exactly where they are. Fourth is the lost patient follow-up. You should contact patients every year for a checkup. I've noticed that a lot of praxis or clinics don't do that. Why? Because it's manual work. People forget, or that they don't think it is important. But I tell you, it is. The biggest pressure on that is the patient probably needs it. Health is one of the most important things in life, right? So they will follow up and they would probably come if they had that personal connection to you and wouldn't just feel like a number. The fix is a simple Calendly reminder, for example, or Google Calendar reminder, and you set it for every patient. In that calendar, you will set a reminder or an email notification 11 months from now, or if they come twice a year, you will set it 6 months from now, and you literally set it and forget it. You do it once. It sends a pre-written email that you write, that you just copy for all the other ones, and it makes the client not just feel a little bit closer to you, but also gives him a general overview that it has been a year since he has been to the dentist, for example, or it has been a year since last he has been doing his checkup. This is important and costs you a lot of revenue. Now, last but not least, the human error billing leak. This is the data entry mistake that gets you rejected. Your team spends hours on the phone with payers, right? With insurance companies. We've all been there. They chase money you already earned, all because of a single typo. The fix is the 2 eyes checklist. Before you submit a claim, a different team member checks it. They use the simple 3-point checklist. They catch errors before they cost you money and time on the phone. Just simply by checking, for example, the most valuable things are the patient name. Does the DOB match? Policy number. Is it correct? Service code. Is it correct? By simply imprinting this on your teams, it can save you money and hours of time on the phone. Now you have 5 fixes that can save you hours of time. But the real problem still is the systems are broken. They still don't talk to each other. Your intake form does not talk to your schedule. Your schedule does not talk to your billing, for example. You don't need more patches. You need one autonomous engine. I put all of the templates down below for free. It is called the 5-system bottleneck. You can use it today to get 10+ hours back for you and your team. Completely free. Click on the link below. Stop letting operational drag run your praxis. If you really want to find out what an autonomous engine would look like for your praxis, you can book a free operations audit with us and we will discuss the biggest bottlenecks that cost you money, time, and build a custom autonomous engine solution for you. Click the link below for the free template. Goodbye. My name is Jonathan. I'm with JK. See you next time.